The file you are about to hear has been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted. Item number 7590. Level 4, Secret. Containment Class, Esoteric. Secondary Class, Thaumiel. Disruption Class, Amida. Risk Class, Caution. Special Containment Procedures. Containment efforts are dedicated to preventing the multiple deaths of David Schwimmer from becoming public. Personnel are stationed at Schwimmer's 4 places of residence in Chicago, New York City, and Los Angeles. Once Schwimmer resurrects, he will be immediately interned at the nearest Foundation site. Description: SCP-7590 are persistent, anomalous events causing the death and subsequent resurrection of American actor, comedian, and producer David Schwimmer. Anomalous events occur randomly and will invariably cause the demise of David Schwimmer. Within the time span of 1 to 7 days following an anomalous event, Schwimmer will be resurrected at one of his 4 homes throughout the United States, notably unaware of the anomalous event, but still recollecting past life experiences. Anomalous events are not solely localized on Schwimmer and will cause damage to the surrounding area and nearby persons. While the exact cause of the anomaly is unknown, Foundation researchers have determined the earliest known event to have taken place 1 day following the premiere of Friends, a popular sitcom airing from the mid-1990s to the early 2000s.
Addendum 7590.1 Abridged Event Log. Event ID 7590-01.
Date: 23 September 1994. Event description: while scouting the Central Perk set with a Friends producer, Schwimmer underwent spontaneous human combustion, burning down a majority of the aforementioned set and killing the producer. Aftermath: Schwimmer's death was reported to the media within the day, leading to discussion regarding the cancellation of the first season of Friends out of respect. But opinion swayed with dedicating the existing episodes to Schwimmer and looking for a replacement character to fill the role of Ross. At this point, the Foundation was not involved. 3 days following this incident, Schwimmer arrived on the Friends set for discussions regarding the second season. The production team was startled and immediately called Los Angeles police. Foundation agents embedded in the LAPD immediately intervened and instituted veil maintenance procedures.
Event ID 7590-03.
Date: 11 September 2001. Event description: while swimming in his pool, Schwimmer's swim shorts became wrapped around the rubber stopper of his pool's ladder, preventing his head from being able to breach the surface. Agents posing as bodyguards quickly saved the actor. 3 hours later, the hotel Schwimmer was residing in erupted into flames. Schwimmer perished due to spontaneous human combustion. Aftermath: veil maintenance procedures were immediately instituted, creating a disinformation campaign attributing the fire to a gas leak. As American media was preoccupied, no media blackout was needed.
Event ID 7590-08.
Date: 3 March 2002. Event description: while surveying a farm for an upcoming project, Schwimmer was scratched by a cat on his lower lip and chin. Though the injury was initially thought to be minor, it quickly became infected due to bacteria on the cat's claws. Schwimmer began a hospital stay. However, antibiotic regimens proved unsuccessful, and Schwimmer's health quickly deteriorated. Schwimmer later expired due to spontaneous human combustion. Aftermath. 70 people were killed during the fire, and a further 200 were injured. Veil maintenance protocols were subsequently instituted, once again attributing the fire to a gas leak and amnesticizing victims and the families of the deceased.
Event ID 7590-12.
Date: 11 September 2004. Event description. Following the finale of Friends, Schwimmer was immediately placed in Foundation containment for his safety and research at Site-322. That same day, an unprecedented 4 groups of interest, led by the Chaos Insurgency, breached Site-322. As part of their plan of attack, the electricity to high-security containment chambers was shut down, utilizing an electromagnetic pulse. Schwimmer, who was located in this section, was released and attempted to escape. Schwimmer, attempting to disguise himself, removed the clothes from the body of a deceased Chaos Insurgency agent and attempted to exit the facility while wearing them, only to be confronted by 40 armed Foundation agents who created a perimeter around the exit. An agent recognized the disguised Schwimmer and instituted recontainment protocols. Schwimmer died later that night due to spontaneous human combustion. Aftermath. For the length of Schwimmer's stay in Foundation custody, a disinformation campaign stating that the actor had vacationed to a private island was in place following the finale of Friends. Schwimmer was subsequently contained again once recovered in his Chicago household. Schwimmer continued to undergo random events of spontaneous human combustion throughout his containment.
Addendum 7590.2. Reclassification.
On 23 November 2004, David Schwimmer was designated as SCP-7590-1, and the anomaly was reclassified to Thaumiel. Concurrently, a body double of David Schwimmer was created in order to prevent suspicion of the actor's whereabouts. It has since been released and has not been found to be affected by the anomaly. These events took place due to the following incident.
Event ID 7590-27.
Date: 22 November 2004. Event description. Schwimmer was sedated and placed in a highly flammable, portable coffin to be used as an explosive. This coffin was then attached to a mobile task force helicopter, which was then infected with temporary antimeme 34-2 Gamma. After triangulating the location of the Chaos Insurgency stronghold responsible for the raid on Site-322, the helicopter flew to the stronghold and placed the coffin on its roof. Schwimmer later perished due to spontaneous human combustion. Aftermath. The entirety of the insurgency stronghold erupted into flames, killing approximately 300 people and injuring 600. Schwimmer was recovered in his New York place of residence. Thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, join my Discord community, hire me on Fiverr, or help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. The links are in the description. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. Their links in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.